Today we're at Silver Lake Sand Dunes. We're gonna test out our 2021 Jeep Gladiator Ecodiesel out on the dunes. Let's see how it does. Stay tuned, guys. There we go, get some! All right, welcome back to the channel, everybody. Hope you're doing well. My name is Kevin Irwin. If you're brand new to this channel, we go over all kinds of stuff about the 2021 Ecodiesel. We've got a couple other projects going on. We're building a 79 Cherokee Chief. We're building an LJ on 42s with an LS. All kinds of stuff coming down the pipe. So if you've not subscribed yet, make sure you smash that subscribe button. Hit the little bell so you guys get notified whenever we put videos out. So we are at Silver Lake Sand Dunes today. Gonna go out and test out the Jeep Gladiator, see how it does out in the dunes. So I've got my 40-inch tires all the way down to 10 PSI. That should suffice, but we'll see how it is. So let's just get out there. All right, you ready to go? Have Dad scare you?
Yeah.
All right, I'm ready to go.
Ready?
All right, we're driving out there right now. So if you guys have not been to this channel before, my Gladiator has 40-inch tires with the brand new Rock Crawler 3.0 series lift. It is the full adventure series, so it's got their brand new arms on it, and we've got the 3-inch coils under the Jeep. We also are running their 2.25 shocks or their racing shocks, so we're gonna see how they do out here. You know, if you guys are not from Michigan, Silver Lake Sand Dunes is amazing. It is a massive sand dune that's just a big old play box. They have redone the entrance, which I actually think they did a really nice job. So as you guys can see, they have done a really nice job with the entrance. They completely redid it. It used to be really rough to get out here. I mean, you had to go like 5 miles an hour because it was just major whoops, and it just almost made you seasick before you even got out into the dunes. So I'm definitely happy with what they've done to this. All right, so hopefully Jeremy doesn't kill me.
No guarantees.
We'll be safe.
So that was a blast. Holy cow. The sand rails, yeah, I would love to have one, I'm not gonna lie. So we had a blast. I'm whooped. That place really kicks your butt. I ended up taking the quad out for a little bit, and I have a Canon 850R, and that thing just tears through the dunes. 4-wheel drive was really boring, so threw it in 2-wheel drive and just gave her hell, and it did phenomenal. Now let's talk about how this diesel Gladiator did out there. I am blown away. This did so much better than I expected. So I guess I'll explain it like this. With the pedal monster, the Banks pedal monster, and the Banks Derringer on there, this thing is in its power band and in the boost immediately. So every time it shifts, because of that pedal monster, it's immediately spiking it back into boost pressure. You're not losing any momentum when it shifts. So what that allowed me to do for most of the dunes, towards the end of the day, it got pretty warm. The sand got very, very loose. So two-wheel drive wasn't as fun then because I was having trouble getting up the hills. But before that, I was running in two-wheel drive everywhere. This thing was screaming. Obviously, you guys saw some of the footage and I talked about it, but this thing did really well. Now, like I said, I'm a little concerned about beating on it out there with these 40-inch tires. It's a lot of leverage and a lot of stress on these axles. So I am lucky I did not break anything today because I don't take it easy. So the other thing I want to touch on is this Rock Crawler Adventure Series lift. I am blown away by this lift. This truck did so well out there with the racing 2.25 shocks, the Adventure Series lift. You know, of course I've got the arms, the coil springs, and everything. Now, the only thing that I'm going to do different is I think I am going to get the 4.5-inch coils for the rear, because especially if I'm going to keep that rack on there. It's just any weight in the bed of the truck in those coils. I was bottoming out pretty bad. I was hitting the bump stops out there because I have weight. If I didn't have weight, I think it honestly would not hit the bump stops unless I really hit a bump. I already talked to Jeremy at Rock Crawler about this, and he recommended just getting the 4.5-inch coils in the rear, and it should solve those issues. Now, obviously, when I do that, you know, when I don't have anything in the bed, the rake's going to be pretty high. So I just make sure that I've got my spare tire back there. You know, I've got the bed rack. But when I do go to Silver Lake Sand Dunes with the Gladiator, it's going to get the rack and everything pulled off. I'll make a pulley system in my garage so that I don't have to worry about it bouncing around. So if you guys are on the fence about getting this diesel Gladiator, like, come on. You've watched my other videos, and if you haven't, go watch them. This thing is absolutely phenomenal. I mean, I'm driving down the highway right now. Check this out. 18, 19, and we're going up a slight hill right now. So you cannot complain with that. And I mean that because I'm pulling a trailer right now. Now, it's not heavy. The quad is not heavy, obviously, but with my gasoline version, pulling a trailer, there's no way that I would have been getting 20 miles per gallon. I would get like 12 even pulling that damn trailer empty, and that's just a utility trailer. So I'm really impressed. I can't say it enough. If you guys have not drove the diesel, go drive it. I honestly don't even think I want the 392 anymore. I've got other rigs that are gonna have high horsepower V8s in them. My daily, I think I'm gonna keep this diesel long term because it is very fun to drive, very powerful, especially with the Banks. You know, I haven't done the video yet for the Banks, but this is just a little bit of testimonial for it. In this video, it did amazing out there. I will be doing a full-blown review on the Banks system. Hopefully very soon. I just need to get time to get out to the dyno. I already told you guys, going to dyno it so you know what the difference is. I can tell you butt feel, it's a heck of a difference. So I can't wait to see what the numbers show, and you know, what we can get out of this rig. And you know, I don't know if I'm gonna end up trussing these axles so I feel safer out there beating on it, or if I really don't want to go out there and break them and then have to replace them because it's going to be a pain in the ass to get me out of there. So I might end up trussing these things and sleeving them, and let's see how long and how much abuse we can put them through. Obviously they didn't break today. It was just the butt feel of knowing how hard I was hitting and landing on some of the stuff. And it's like, with this much leverage, what you risk is smacking that axle like that. You've seen some of the photos of guys doing that with Jeeps at Silver Lake. If they get air and they land, then the axle gives way and snaps. I don't want that to happen, so we'll figure it out. Regardless, I'm loving this Gladiator. You know, I appreciate you guys sticking with me on this channel. You know, the Gladiators get built out really well. We've got some other stuff we're gonna do to it, so we'll show you guys that later on. Next, we're gonna be starting the build on the Cherokee Chief, so I'll definitely be taking you guys along with that. And probably a couple years from now, we're gonna be building an LJ on 42s, and once the girls are older and I can start taking them out more places, I was gonna build this thing earlier. If you guys follow me on Instagram, right here, Max.Overlander on Instagram, go follow me. I want to get to 10,000 on there. You guys saw that I was possibly doing the LJ earlier. Well, we've decided, I've talked to my wife, it will happen. I will build a big LJ, but we're gonna hold off for a little bit. You know, we want to get a boat, we want to do some family stuff, and you know, just enjoy life. And we can go wheeling anywhere. I'm only 32 years old. We got this. So, all right, guys, I appreciate you watching. Until the next one, peace.